for the first time, so show a lot of love. She had to give a speech or speak in front of at least 2 people. I think we satisfied that criteria. So she, in her piece, she comes to terms with the age-old lie about age. Please welcome Jennifer Preiss.
This is what I've titled Chasing 40. I just turned 40 on April 5th. And it was a big step for me, but I didn't know it at the time.
Yes.
Thank you. I was not chasing 40 with grace, quite the opposite, as I was disconnected with life in general. I constantly blamed age. 40 was the enemy. The next decade of my life was chasing me. Or at least that's what I thought. It was a predator. It was unraveling guilt, and it was regret. And when it pounced, I withdrew. The it mentioned above is a part of me. The it I'm talking about is depression. This was embarrassing to admit out loud, and even now I tremble while typing this, and tremble while I talk. But it is a part of me, a part of my life, for better or worse. A certain stigma held within depression's definition caused my denial to anyone over the past year, especially within myself. My internal autopilot switch was flipped, and I hope no one noticed. No blame was thrown around. It just was what it was. My body was tired, my mind was mush, and I was done trying, so I stood in the shadows watching. Stepping back was not a conscious decision. It was decided without my full consent, yet I decided to take the path all on my own, and I was lost. Somewhere between the day-to-day grind and the fact that motivation exited stage right, my mind shifted inward. I was an outsider to my own life, internally detached and numb became a way of life. My DNA is not built to sustain this type of shift, so I hid, camouflaged with entangled, fibrous beliefs and decaying personal denial. Perfection had no room during this transformation, along with the necessity to be social and the will to care about my appearance. I removed them from my life, problem solved, but not really. December brought the holidays and the perfect excuse to alter my multitasking, super parent, super everything focus to a simpler singular focus. And no, I did not consider myself a super mom, nor do I now. Yet the dark perfectionist intent was imminent. December ended. I continued telling myself, just another week, just another day, just another month, I will blog, write, make goals, blah, 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 once I have time. Then bam, January was over, nothing had changed. The household remained in good working condition. Everyone was functioning and getting where they needed to be. The pigs, dogs, and kids grew and continued to smell. Yes, they all smelled. I conversed with fellow parents, cheered at my son's games. I even signed up for a creative writing course at a local college for the spring. All positive shifts forward, but I felt myself shrinking backwards. Pointing the blame at my approaching date with the big 4-0 in April, I kept the autopilot on. February began and ended. Autopilot was still going strong at this point. March began and almost passed, yet something began to change. Through ugly, racking sobs, I admitted I needed to change. Not a physical change, but a change, one way where I viewed my life. Accepting and taking credit for my life's accomplishments was frightening and definitely has not happened overnight. I began by opening up to those close to me, talking to my doctor, and finally acknowledging the unnecessary guilt I've been carrying. Guilt of not being perfect. Guilt because my expectations were way over the top and unrealistic. It is okay to feel crappy sometimes. It is okay to not be okay. Today, April is upon us. A new month is awaiting me, and tomorrow will be a new day. There will be happy moments and difficult times. I'm a work in progress, and that is okay. My lens will continually need readjusting as it captures snapshots of my life, goals, and even the Mama Has Gone Crazy episodes. And that is okay too. In 4 days, I will be 40, and I'm happy to say I am no longer running from it. I'm standing tall and awaiting the day with open arms. My life is what I make it. No one else has the power. No one else can dictate who I am. Taking care of myself has become a priority. I am not talking about the mani-pedis or the coloring of the silver tinsel sprouting between these brunette strands, but the more internal part of who Jennifer is. She is not only the mom or the wife, She is someone I am getting to know, a person I strive to acknowledge, nurture, and support. Bring it on, 40.